One of the first things you do when getting started in bow hunting is figure out your draw length. This is going to help you set up your bow. It's going to help you set up your arrows. It's going to help you figure out a bunch of other stuff too. We'll get into that in the next video. But for this video, we're going to show you real quick how you and a tape measure can quickly figure out your draw length. It just takes a couple quick steps. And that's it. Hey, I'm Mike, the Everyday Bow Hunter, and in this video I'm going to show you real quick how to measure your draw length, how to take some other factors in consideration. So all you need right now is you need a tape measure and you. So the first thing you're going to do, very simple, is you're going to measure your wingspan, and you're going to measure it from the tip of your middle finger on each hand straight across your body, across that front of your body. And you're going to measure. You don't need to stretch out real far or anything. Just relax, hold your wingspan out, and measure it. You can have somebody help you out. You can put the tape measure on the end of your finger, hold it and stretch it out. Measure it from end to end, and come back and say, okay, what's my measurement? So my measurement here was 68 inches. Now all you have to do is take that total number of inches, for me it was 68 inches, and divide it by 2.5. That's it. All right. So for me personally, that comes out to 27.2 inches. Now, every time you do this, make sure you round down. All right. We're not rounding up. And I'll show you why here in a second. So you're going to round down. And so right off the bat, my draw length would be 27 inches. Simple. That's literally all you have to do. Now you know it. But there are a couple other things that come into play. First off, what type of release you're going to use. All right, so we have our regular index finger trigger style releases that are more common than anything. If you've shot a gun, you can shoot one of these, a caliper style release. You put it on, and this usually you don't have to change anything with your draw length. That's all you need. Now, if you use a finger style release like this, it shortens up your draw length. This will shorten your draw length by ½ inch, right? It's a different kind of release, and some of the hook style, tension style releases might even make this even shorter. So you have to figure that out and test it out. But the first thing you need to know is finger style release, automatically subtract ½ inch. So on this particular bow here, my 2022 Bear, this bow is set to 26.5 inch draw because of my shortened draw length with this caliper style finger release. So you can see the difference here. With this release, when I draw, bring it back, you can see where it comes across on my face. All right, so that's where that draw length is. Now, when I put on this different release, now you can see here when I put this release on, the difference, how much farther back it is. So that would bring me to a 27 inch release, or that extra ½ inch. So because of that, I can't really shoot this as well. It's not lined up perfectly for me. So that's why it's important to understand the type of release that you're going to use going into it. So if you're confused, you never shot like a finger style thumb release, and you're used to shooting a gun, maybe you're just starting off in archery, I would stick with a regular mechanical release that has an index type trigger on it, because that's going to measure out for you. If you're using a thumb style release like I demonstrated here, that's going to shorten your draw length up. And that also affects other things. It affects your arrows, everything. So understand that. Now, if you have a compound bow and you don't know what the draw length is on it, you can simply draw it and measure from where this back tension is on the caliper release here up to the throat of the grip, meaning right here. Then from that throat of the grip, you add 1.75 inches. Right now, you'll round down as well, and that will be the draw length for that bow. Now, it's a little difficult, and it can be a little dangerous holding it out there and having somebody mess with you and measure while you have it drawn out. If you have a press or something, that might make a difference, but most people don't have that. So another way to do it is to take an arrow that's uncut, long arrow. Knock that arrow, go ahead and draw, and in this instance, so you can see, we're going to measure right where that line is, right where we come across there. And now, with that measurement, you now measure from the throat of the nock, here, where your string would be. You measure from there to where you mark the arrow, and that is the draw length for that bow. And it might not be 100% accurate, but at least it's going to get you in the ballpark. Now understand that every bow out there, it might be just a little bit different. So the 26.5 inch draw length for me on this bow might be a little bit different on another bow. You would hope that they're the same, you would hope that they're perfect, but every now and then they're just a little bit off. So I recommend making sure you test it out, feel comfortable with it. If you're not comfortable with that draw length, go back to your local archery shop or whatever, have them adjusted for you, and get yourself where you're comfortable. That's why I highly recommend the wingspan method. Divide by 2.5, like I said, and that's all you need. There you go. Quick, down, dirty, and easy. Remember, if you liked the video, please hit the like button. Come back for more videos. We'd love to see you. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you next time.